Today is my first real day on the bike driving. Today I'm going to try to put some miles on it so I can get this break-in period out of the way so then I can really drive it. But I got something I wanted to talk about today, and that is the argument on the internet that seems to be dominated by the idea that we cannot, for your first bike, you should not buy a 1000cc Super Sport. Alright, so when I was looking to buy a sport bike, I was nervous as heck about buying a sport bike. I see how fast they are, how powerful they are, and it was kind of intimidating. So I went ahead and was on YouTube, and in the process I saw all these videos of people saying, what bike should you buy as your first sport bike? And the prevailing message was that you can buy whatever you want as long as it's not 1,000, because 1,000's too much and you're just going to kill yourself. And a lot of these were even pressed by people who did not drive 1000cc sport bikes. They drove 600s or 250s or whatever. Don't buy 1,000, don't buy 1,000, don't buy 1,000. I kept hearing it over and over and over again. So I bought 1,000. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you're a responsible person, if you ever drove a motorcycle like a dirt bike or a scooter or anything, and you understand the throttle and you understand the clutch, I really don't see a problem with driving a 1000cc. I mean, as long as you respect the throttle. I mean, yeah, if you've never, ever driven a motorcycle and you don't understand the connection between the engine and the throttle and the clutch and when it engages, yeah, maybe start on a 250. But if you've had any experience where you've ridden a motorcycle more than 10 times, whether it was your own or somebody else's, and you feel pretty comfortable getting on that motorcycle, whatever it is, from a little 85 all the way up to, a 600 or whatever, and you've ever drove it, off-road or on-road, doesn't really matter, and you understand that connection, the relationship between the clutch, the throttle, and the engine, and I say get whatever bike you want, whatever bike's going to make you happy, because here's the thing. If you don't understand those things and you get on 1000cc, you're going to end up like one of those people on the video, like Tosh.0 or YouTube videos of people driving motorcycles for the first time. They get on, rev the RPMs all the way up, and then disengage the clutch, and then they just hold on for dear life as you see them supermaning right into a fucking fence. Okay? That's going to happen to you. But if you understand anything about motorcycles at all, I just got passed by a Ford. If you understand anything about motorcycles at all, I would say go ahead and get whatever you think is going to make you happy. Because, I put, I don't know how many miles on here, 25 miles, 30 miles? My first ever sport bike. Now, granted, I've had a lot of experience with other bikes, but it's not that bad, and I'm in A mode. I haven't even moved it to B mode or C mode. Just, I'm in A mode, and it's fine. And to tell you the truth, I was super nervous when I first got on it, because I thought I wouldn't even be able to touch the throttle, and I was going to fall down. But that's not actually the case, guys, so that's my opinion on the matter. I think if you have even minimal amount of experience, but you understand and comprehend the dynamics of throttle, clutch, engine, and hand, get whatever you want. I mean, get a 1400, I don't care. Now, obviously, your age and insurance is something to take into consideration, but I don't know, just respect it. Be mature. You know what I mean? Don't get out there and just floor it. That's my opinion. Maybe, and I understand it's the most unpopular opinion. I get that. It's not a popular opinion at all, and I get that, and that's fine. But alright guys, thanks. Peace. Subscribe, like, thumbs up, mash it, whatever. All the little jive lingo. Do it all. And if you don't want to, that's fine. Just leave me a comment telling me I suck. I'll take that too. Woo! Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh, so happy. Oh, I'm doing 80 miles an hour, and when I hit the fucking throttle, this thing just wants to go faster! I went 104, and I didn't even have the throttle a quarter of the way. That is freaking nuts! Go ahead, sir. I can't take it above 8,000 RPM, so I can't take it much faster. Woo! That was fucking sick. I love you, 1000. I love you. God, this thing just wants to go, man. Woo! Ah, it's so fun.